Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna light it up.
Hello. I got a little bit tongue-tied there going in, apparently. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Irate Alex channel. My God, how long has it been? I think it's been probably, I don't know, a month, I think.
A whole last month.
Maybe even longer, maybe even a month and a half. How is our audio, ladies and gentlemen? I know that my audio is probably fine, but I am capturing Nikki's audio. We are currently not together. She is currently in Bonnieland and using Discord to do this. So, Nikki, if you were to speak so the wonderful viewers of the channel can hear your beautiful voice.
I mean, I'm not going to call that a beautiful voice, but hi!
There we go. Maybe dial it down a little bit on the hi bit there on the end.
I'd say you would regret having me so loud.
Well, I mean, believe it or not, I do have you turned down in Discord. You're at 90%. Maybe we'll get you to 80% perhaps. And hello, and thank you very much to Cryptic, my favorite gook. Congrats, Darkness. It's good to see you. You're alive, my favorite spear chucker. Mate, if I had a spear, I would throw it at you. That's how much I adore you. But thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and wonderful. Obviously, joining me today is the fiancé. As you guys know, I did... Can you not, like, squeal? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, you lunatic. As you guys know, I proposed to Nikki on stream 2 streams ago, or a stream and a half ago, or whatever. And she, Irate Princess, whose Twitter is down below in the description, so you can go follow her if you'd like. Say hello. Okay.
See, now I'm like anxious about my voice.
You should. Don't worry about it. Just, you don't have to get too excited. Just.
But when you call me a fiance, then I get really excited.
Then you squeal. You squee.
Yeah.
as it were. Yeah, are you all right,
Don't
darling?
say things that make me happy.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good, good. And thank you, Anne, for continuing a channel membership now for 4 freaking years. 49 months. Congrats to you both and 4 freaking years.
Wow.
That is a long time. Thank you, Anne. As always, I really do appreciate it. Shall we see who's in the chat, Nikki?
Oh yeah, as long as you're reading it, you know I don't read.
Well, that's bless the Scottish educational system, I swear. So who do we have in the chat today? Well, let's have a goosey gander. Well, we have Angelica, Irate, Bonnie Lad. Hello to you. Slipknot. Hope you're well. Broken Possum. Of course, Nuts is in the chat. I hope you're well. Cudweiser, hello to you. David Anthony. J Mag is in the chat. I hope you're good. Kerry, ADD, is in the chat there. Biomagitech, hello to you. Unit 731, really?
Oh dear.
Really? Good God. Of course, you're also in the chat as well, aren't you? J Gamer, Juniper, Cat, Dornus. Who else do we have here? Nicole. That's your name. Olop. Don't shh me. Joyce is in there. Tiggy Skibbles. Tiggy Skibbly Bits. It's in the chat there, of course. Dracona Fire Soul, I hope you're good. Old Guy Gamer is also in the chat as well. I hope you're okay, mate. Hello to you, Ida. And Snutch, who says, Pip, Pip. Oh, that's what you kept doing to me. It's one thing the Americans doing that to me, right? But when you do that to me.
Is it worse?
Because it's like, oh, because you keep telling me how posh I am. You're like, hey, you're posh, you.
Do you want to tell them about the hospital appointment?
Go on,
I want to hear it.
Tell them about the hospital appointment. Tell them. Tell them.
Where was she from? Where was that woman from?
She was from Oxford. Fucking Oxford. You know, that is posh town.
Yes, but if this, that's my point. If some woman from Oxford is talking to you and says that you sound posh and like that actor, then you know, like that's it. You sound posh. You don't get to argue with it anymore.
She said I sounded like the actor who plays Loki.
What is his name?
I don't know. His name. Someone in the chat. How far along are you, Princess Irate Alex? Well, Irate Princess or Alex, whatever you want to call us. Yeah, how far? I don't know. How far along are you, Nikki?
24 weeks tomorrow.
24 weeks tomorrow. I should have pulled up the app because the app keeps track of that. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, according to a random midwife in Scotland, you know, who is from Oxford, right? Posh town, you know, this is the home of Oxford University, right? Said, I sound like Tom Hiddleston. I'm posh like he is, apparently. Right?
She actually used the word posh.
Yeah. I am offended. I am hurt. My feeling was destroyed.
I don't know why. That's a compliment.
No.
Women swoon over that man. Like, you should take that as something good.
I'm from a fucking council estate. Oh, whatever. Hello to you, Taylor Noir. Popped in to say, I called the gender and you owe me a tenner. Why? I stick to this. I want my tenner.
You started it.
Hello to you, Rampage. So, yeah, I was, apparently I sound like Tom Hiddleston. I strongly disagree. The man has magnitudes of class greater than my own. You have a great voice. Well, thank you, Nuts. Thank you very much for saying that. A posh council estate. Well, you know, it's funny. If I even describe the council estate, it might even give it away. So maybe hello to you, Lord Bryce, as well. I hope you're well and wonderful. And I hope everyone else is well and wonderful. Thank you very much for joining myself and Nikki today. I appreciate you giving us some of your time today. It's been over a month since I've last streamed. And I want to get back into the swing of things. I know I literally say that every time. I say that every time I want to get back in the swing of things. I want to get back to making videos. Well, right now, I can't make videos because I don't have access to my editing software, right? So, you know, money is an issue, right? And I've also had problems with my computer as well. So, you know, shut up. So, Boy of Lard, thank you very much for continuing your channel membership. Evening Irates. Is that what we are? We're the Irates. We're the Irates.
Well, you know how like some people like have, what do they call it? Like a ship name, like as a couple.
What, like
people
shipping people.
Yeah,
when you
like
say
they
ship
usually
to me, I think of an actual warship.
Well, yeah, of course you do, you Navy boy.
Yeah,
but like, you know what I mean? Like what? Like if you mix both of our names together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't.
Aiki. It kind of works.
Nalix. It's terrible. Thank you, Cryptic. How many clicks will his name have? I'll be thinking of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective When Nature Calls by any chance. The only posh in the the only posh in the council estate. To rephrase a little Brit scare. Yeah, I know, right? It's funny, I was in the car with your mum, right? And I did a Welsh accent, and it made her laugh, didn't it?
Yeah, I need you to stop trying to be friendly with my mum.
Why?
Because you remember what you told her?
What did I tell your mum?
You tattled on me.
I grasped on you?
Yeah.
I told Nikki's mum how racist she is. And she looked at
towards you.
Yeah, towards me. Well, of course, who else are you going to be racist to?
Well, I just want to make that, clear. I'm not racist. I'm just racist towards you. It doesn't count.
And she, do you know what? We were having a discussion before the stream, ladies and gents. Nikki fully, she sat there going, I'm a little bit ableist to you, but, it's okay because, I take advantage of you. And that's different, so that's okay.
I think it's a fair, because I could, what's the word?
What? What's the word, darling?
I don't know what the word is, but I could shit on you because you're disabled and you're a benefit sheet, blah blah blah. But I don't do that.
Charming.
I could.
Well, it's interesting that you went that way. That's
the type of thing that people say, isn't it? Anyone's on disabilities, this blah 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 blah, and they have this horrible things to say about people who are disabled.
I've seen some very nasty comments about disabled people recently, but
that's my point.
We can come back to that in a minute. Hello to you, Rampage. Is CapCut? I have no idea if that's a good editing software. For me, Magix Vegas, formerly known as Sony Vegas, is king to me, and I know that it's come a long way from the old days of Vegas 13. Of course, when I first started doing YouTube in the first place, I was using Windows Movie Maker,
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm showing my age there.
That makes you feel really old.
Waiting for Alex to go get cigarettes. Now, in what way do you mean that? Do you, as in Dad went for cigarettes and never came back? Is that what you're implying? Unit 731 with a name like that, that's a bit naughty. She's Alexist. I could fucking agree, Biomagic Tech. I agree. I mean, I should beat you. I think everyone in the chat should probably agree. Hello to you, Lucifer.
No!
What do you mean, no?
I don't deserve a beating.
You do deserve a beating.
No.
No.
No, I'm too sweet for that.
You're too sweet for a beating?
Yeah, I'm really nice to you at times.
No, at times. I'm glad you can at least admit that, yeah.
I am good to you, all the time.
If you say so. You know what's interesting? Obviously, I'm disabled and everything, but I do pay tax. Yeah, I pay tax to America. I do. I'm not. You've seen it. I've showed you it. I pay tax to America. So obviously, if I make any money on YouTube, then I pay tax to America. And at this point, I'd rather pay tax to America than the UK because fuck my government. But you know how it goes. Yes, I'm not joking. Yeah. That or it goes to the Republic of Ireland. I'm not too sure, but either way, I get charged tax when I get paid from YouTube every month. And I had to fill out a tax form recently. I have to do it once a year. It's an annual tax form. I detest and I resent being made to do that, but because I fucking hate paperwork like that. But yeah, that's how it goes. This is pure love from a Scottish woman. To be fair, yeah, I know.
That's how we've always been.
I've been to Scotland. I know what your people are like. So,
see, you people.
You people.
Yeah, your child is now going to be part Scottish.
Well, they are going to be born in Scotland. So yeah.
So this is my point. So they're going to be part Scottish.
Oh, I'm going to have a Scottish son.
Yep. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I'll be right back. Just going to get a length of rope.
Oi!
What happened?
You made this decision, right? Yeah. I'm just going to point that out there.
Yeah, put that out there. You did put a baby in there, so you kind of brought that upon you. So fuck off, Joy. Don't join in. People siding with this creature, stop that. Are they going to be ginger though? No. There are no gingers in your family, and there are no gingers in mine. So, you know.
That's not true.
What? Oh, is it not? I thought you said there was none. No ginger genes.
I have 2 ginger cousins. Just you know,
Do you
FYI.
remember what Unit 731 was saying a minute ago about me going out for cigarettes and now Rampage
Yeah,
saying milk?
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I deserve a trophy. I don't care if it's a shitty little plastic one. I deserve a trophy for just simply being with you.
No, again, because I told you what that's essentially saying.
What, charity?
No, here, well done for getting your hole.
Well, Bert, were you going to tell people in the chat what that means? The Unit 731, are you saying that our baby is going to be a Duracell battery? Is that what you're suggesting? Yes, Cena, we are having a boy. Hashtag gender reveal. Hashtag please don't nobody die, because that's what happens at gender reveal parties. People die. In fact, I remember the first one I ever heard of. It burnt down an entire forest, actually. I believe that was in California. It's not about to say Los Angeles, but Los Angeles is in California. But then again, you know, any part of LA or, you know, Cali that burns down is nothing of value lost, is it? Alex got ginger tricked. I did. I've been bamboozled.
I told you this.
No, I don't. If I don't remember,
I told you this ages ago. It doesn't
I can't
work
be
like that.
expected to remember these things, woman. Jesus Christ.
I think.
Don't me. You have to keep reminding me of things. That's why I rewatch stuff all the time, because I can't remember.
That's not something I need to keep reminding you of. By the way, I've got 2 ginger cousins. Like, I'm not just going to randomly come up to you and say these things.
Why not?
Because, like, it's just weird. Like, we're having a normal conversation. I come out with, by the way, I've got 2 ginger cousins. Just reminding you.
Well, somebody should, I don't know, intervention. Joyce agrees with me. No, it's not. I live here, so it's not exactly. Yeah, exactly. There was also that one time, it was, of course, where else would it be other than fucking Florida, where they did a gender reveal out of a makeshift, not even an actual, but a makeshift cannon thing.
Oh, dear.
And lo and behold, when it fired, it exploded and killed the man who was, you know, trying to set it off. We need a new Shani and Rev documentary. Why do people keep... Oh, you know what? I hit my desk, and for some reason, the entire chat went blue, like I selected it all on purpose. Why do people keep asking me for this? I realize that... fuck me. Cinnamon Toast, is it? Is that the PewDiePie's friend and Mrs.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast. I can't believe that his missus on a video pointed out my documentaries. I mean, that's wild, right? It's a shame I wasn't linked in the description, though. Just saying. But you know, of course, the name was mentioned, which I obviously appreciate. You know, but I mean, that might have gotten me to make Shani the Fourth, as it were.
That's it's like a Star Wars movie.
Exactly, yeah. Return of the cringe, I suppose. I don't know.
She's more than cringy, though.
I've been contemplating on making a 4th Shani documentary for a long time, right? And because of how the first 3 turned out, bearing in mind the first 3 were done and made before I actually figured out how to actually make documentaries. You need to do a Monkey stream again soon. Yes, I completely agree. Even Monkey said that we should stream together. I've not streamed with him in fucking ages, and I've not spoken to him in ages either. Johnny Somali, is that a name that rings a bell with you, Nikki?
No.
No?
But a quick, am I going to regret Googling this person?
I'm sure I've seen that name mentioned, but at the minute, I'm not in a position to make videos. But I need access to the software, so you know, so there's that. So I'm hoping soon I can once again sign back up to Magix Vegas and I can get access because I refuse to use other editing software.
Because you're picky.
Well, yeah. I've used Adobe Premiere. I fucking hate it. Like, everything in Adobe Premiere is convoluted as fuck, right? There is no need for half the bullshit in that program, right? I've used what's that free one that I did recently? I did recently use.
I can't remember.
That I used to I was remaking or trying to just re-put together the old audios I did when I had the ASMR channel. I forget. How much is the software? Oh, fuck me. It changes all the time because the Germans insist on changing how the product is sold. I'd have to go look again, because beforehand you used to be able to get it all. I think for around £45 a month, but that would get you access to the pretty much everything, including their version of Photoshop, which is really bad. And they also had some really odd streaming decoding software, much like OBS. Yeah, that's it. DaVinci Resolve. That's it. Yeah. I've used DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci's really strange for post-production because it has that. It's like node-based. It's really odd, and it's also unnecessarily convoluted, just like Premiere. This is why I love Vegas. I put Vegas above everything. If I just go to Magic Software, if you ever need an editor, give me a shout. I do the majority of BGTV and Nova stuff on their second channels. You know what's funny is that for the longest time, I was contemplating offering my editing skills to people. You know, instead of just doing YouTube anymore, was going to go freelance as a video editor.
I think you've got these skills that you could do like a lot of things. You've just got to figure out how to get to those points.
Oh, that's always been my problem. That's one of the reasons why I never went back to making videos itself. Was being able to figure out how to get from A to B to C. That's always been my problem.
One step at a time.
That's always been my problem. See, I've always done things as a process. I realize how poncy I sound when I say this, but just, you know, just bear with me, right? I'm like this in jobs as well. When I worked in an office, you know, I showed you the building where I used to work when I left the Navy. Everything was a set of processes, right? And if that's how my mind works. If I know how to get from A to B to C to D, then it's fine. Also, have they changed their website again? They fucking have. They've changed their website again. You know, this used to be a lot simpler. Right, Vegas Pro, right? Just how much is Vegas Pro right now? Vegas Pro 22, it's got built-in AI, right? And I like things like that. Although, you know, they have a habit of go to the offer. No, I don't want to go to the offer. Right, just please bear with me, chat. Right, a monthly subscription. Really? Huh.
Is it cheap?
Well, for just the video editing software. And you know me, I like to have the extra goodies, right? Like the they have I forget the name of the bloody super Adobe After Effects. Vegas has their own version of that as well, and you know how much I love that shit. I was able to make the background for this stream in that program by simply typing with my elbows until it came out like that. But Vegas Pro 365, that's just the video editing software, is only $19.99 a month. £20 a month is not bad.
No. I like it when you get to yourself. You get to just do things yourself and just play about with things.
Oh, yeah.
Because you make masterpieces by accident.
Yeah, it's what I do. I press buttons until it comes out the way that I like it. Like, what was it? Malcolm in the Middle? When the dad is going through his midlife crisis, so he has the whole art project in the back, and he spends the entire episode chucking buckets of paint at this huge canvas, and then at the very end, it comes out perfect. And then because he's put so much paint on it, it folds on itself and collapses. That's
wasn't something I watched a lot.
That's a great analogy for my life, isn't it? It's just me. Hello to you, Nicholas Danker. Super duper gamer. Bear with me, as in Lord Bear. I do love the Lord Bear. Well, Lord Bear doesn't love you, peasant. He expects you to give him money. And I'd certainly appreciate if you did that now. I use Video Guru on my phone, but need a solid one on my laptop. Well, £19.99 for Vegas Pro 22, I'd say is definitely worth it. In my opinion, definitely worth it. It's hard as a freelancer. Yeah, though I get that. It's I see freelancers, they're probably better off like specifically working for one or two content creators specifically, but obviously getting in with a content creator might be a little bit more difficult. You know who I would love to work for? Dankula. Count Dankula. Marcus. I'd love to work for him.
I mean, I know he's got more than one channel, but like...
He has a team, so...
what? Like, that's what I'm kind of like. Does he? Like, why? Because he just sits there reading.
Yeah.
At least on the channel I've
he
seen.
has a team and he has an office and everything. That he's
But his
rented-
videos aren't like.
Well,
You know.
as you could might imagine, he pumps out a Mad Lad video, which is akin to a documentary, right?
Oh well, yeah. Forget about those ones.
Yeah, obviously the ones where he's just talking about politics and reading the news, obviously not. That's not gonna do anything. But he has like a team of 4 guys and rents a whole office and everything. And obviously, he needs people to do the research and do the writing, and I think he does it on cue cards. I think. I don't know. We need Lord Bear to lead a revolt. Bring back Lord Bear videos. Bitches be loving those. Fuck off, Lord Bear. No one likes you, you prick. I fucking disagree, sir. I strongly disagree. I'll get all the bitches. What do you do? Fuck all. You sit there gaming, you fat potato. Speaking of potatoes, hello, Nikki.
Oi!
What happened? You have you were, what was it? You were fuck me. You wanted some potatoes. I
was craving potatoes.
That's it,
and
craving.
gravy.
That's it, craving. Well, I already gave you a potato and the gravy, so
Chatty, stop it!
baby gravy,
Oh,
and now you have a potato growing inside you. Yeah. Hello, Fit and Curvy. Congratulations to baby boy. Thank you very much. What?
No, you just it is there's no words for you sometimes.
I want to talk about a sensitive topic.
Uh-oh.
It's not that sensitive. Like it might. I don't know. We'll find out when people start reacting to what I say. All right. So I didn't know this until recently, guys. But there is such a thing as gender disappointment. Now it can manifest differently. Oh, AIDS, I've had that for years. It keeps the weight off, trust me. So Irate Alex's weight loss guarantee plan. What happened?
Nothing.
Fucking haggis. I love haggis. It tastes kind of funky. And it makes all those Scottish bitches damp.
Oh, ew! Nobody gets damp over haggis.
Oh, well, that haggis that we had at the Christmas market
Oh.
in Edinburgh last year, I disagree.
That would get you swampy.
Exactly. Oh, don't say swampy. Well, for those who don't know, right, we all use the term moist, right? Until the boys comes along and includes the term swampy. to describe the same thing. Stop it. Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't know that gender disappointment was like a legitimate thing that one could get like upset / angry or whatever over. Until recently, until I experienced it myself. For those who don't know, I didn't want a boy. I wanted a little girl. And I already have a boy. So, obviously when we found out, I didn't get angry, obviously. I didn't kick off, did I, Nikki?
No.
No. I sat down and I spoke about it, but I did feel quite upset about it for a couple of hours. I realized that for other people, this can be far more intense and can be far worse and can damn near be an equivalent to like a temporary depression. I don't really know. I don't really want to go into the intricacies of it, but I didn't know that it was a thing, and I didn't know it was something that I would feel when we went to the gender reveal scan. But that scan was something.
Jeez.
You want to explain to the chat how that scan went?
No,
No?
because if
Why?
you're thinking where I'm thinking, I can't say that.
Well, no, because I wanted you to tell people how it went. And what baby was doing, because we could clearly see baby. Oh, I know where you're going.
There we go.
Yeah. You can say that.
How do I even word it though?
I'll tell you what. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
All right. So we go along to the gender reveal scan, and we get in there actually earlier than we thought. And I can't believe how far this technology has really come these days. Like, all right, I realized the woman was basically like stabbing Nikki in the stomach with the ultrasound. But we got some really great imagery, didn't we? We got to see baby. We got to see our baby boy, who was straight up doing leg presses, apparently.
Oh, he was kicking me like crazy.
Yeah. he was kicking her shit in, basically. And the lady who's doing it, I don't actually know if she's a midwife or not, or whether she's just like a technician. But she says to us, do you guys... Sorry, I got to do it properly. Do you guys want to know the gender of your baby? And we were like, yeah, we want to know. Yeah, we want to know. So she starts scanning. And let's just say that there was no doubt in anyone's mind that it was a boy. Nikki and I both looked up, and I was like, holy fuck, my boy's packing.
I even I was like, is that his willy?
We walked out the scan, and I said to Nikki, I said, fuck, he's got a giant dick in he. You know, but there was no doubt that we're having a little boy. I mean, you know what? Because of because we got to laugh about that, it did lighten the load on the whole gender disappointment thing, if I'm honest with you.
If you had to laugh at something like that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It was just so, like, prominent and there.
Yeah.
And obvious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, father like son. I must have a daughter. I demand it. It is my parental right. And again, as South African, your firstborn is preferred to a girl because we're matriarchal society. You know what, right? I love the accent that comes from South Africa. And what is it, Rhodesia? You know, I grew up with 3 South African lads actually, and that's where you know when I do the whole Malcolm shtick.
Yeah.
Yo, hello, my name's Malcolm. I'm from Joburg. You know, and I'm a firefighter. You know, and you know, there's these fucking prawns, and they live down the road. And I tell you what, they eat all the cat food. You wouldn't believe it. Blee 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 blee. I was exactly. So I felt a little bit of gender disappointment, but it only lasted a couple of hours with me. I got over it pretty quickly, but I know for some people, is it worse in women? I don't know. I
don't know if it's worse in women, but it's less spoken about in men, from the sounds of it.
I do wonder whether, like, if a man speaks about that kind of thing publicly, would he get shat on for doing so?
You're the baby's dad. You should love the baby regardless of its gender. How selfish of you. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I mean, maybe it's because we're the ones that determine the sex. I don't know. Or maybe it's just, you know...
my views on this type of stuff.
Gynocentric society, as it were. But, yeah. There were a couple of topics I actually did want to talk about. But they are topics that I am not really that clued up on at the moment. And there were questions I wanted to put to chat to find out a little bit more. So, chat, please help me out with this, because you guys are in the know. I saw a tweet earlier from Belinda, and I don't know if Belinda's around at the moment. She might be at work. I don't know. But I noticed she's been getting into it with Gorlick Breed. And Gorlick Bread called her racist. And he is of Irish descent. Like, he's American, right? But, like, is of Irish descent. And when I saw that tweet, I was like, how do you be racist to an Irishman? Like, do you call them, like, a potato pikey or something? Like what? Like, is a potato N-word? What? Like, I barely can understand when South Africans speak. Afrikaans. It sounds like older Dutch to me, and I'm Dutch. I'm about to say, there is Dutch Africans, aren't there? As well as there are technically Africans of British and French backgrounds as well. There's a lot of ethnic groups in Africa, which is why, you know, my mum, Nikki.
Yes.
You notice how my mum's like a lot darker than I am, but she doesn't have typical black person features, right? She doesn't have African features, even though she's like half West African. That's because I hypothesized that she is that she comes from a specific ethnic group that mixed with white Europeans. So, like, she has black skin, but she is, you know, she has like white features. So, like obviously a thinner nose, thinner lips, etc. The boas, yeah. Sorry, what are you saying?
Did your mum ever do one of those, like, ancestry tests?
She did, yeah. It straight up says 51% West African. For some reason, it's not narrowed down. So it says like Sierra Leone and Nigeria.
So there's quite a mix in there then.
Yeah. My genetic makeup is mental because my sister did one, and that's where I see the obviously English, Irish, and Scottish is in there. But there's a bit of European as well, like a little bit of a Viking, a little bit German as well. But yeah, and 1/4 West African. I don't know what ethnic group or what country specifically it is, but you know, I'm actually allowed to do the whole Nigerian print shtick. So, you know, stand by to receive some emails, ladies and gents. But chat, help me out here, right? What the fuck has been going on between Belinda and Gorlick? Yeah, I'm a pick and mix. Yeah, I am the ultimate mongrel, as they would say. However, you don't get to call me a mongrel, you woman.
I have many times already, so...
Yeah.
Meh.
She called him a leprechaun? Is that it? Is that racist?
I wouldn't class that as racist, but then again, I don't know. Like,
Oh,
I thought that would be like that's.
pot of gold at the end of my rainbow.
They're lucky, aren't they?
Yeah, like what?
I thought they were lucky things.
How is that racist?
Is that not just like calling me a haggis?
The wild haggis?
Yeah, like is that not kind of like the same equivalent there, or is there something like more to it that I am not aware of?
I don't know.
Like some type of history that.
I'll call you a deep fried Mars bar. There you are. Yeah, the food.
Again, right? They are banging. I don't care what you say.
I'm not doing it. I'm not putting that in my mouth. Thank you very much.
I think you should try it before you shove it off like that.
Unit 731, you are a mutt. Yes. As are all Americans. Garlic bread is thin-skinned a-hole. What is his problem? Like, every so often I see something about him. Right?
Who is he?
Sorry?
Who is he? Just like a girl world creator.
Yeah, he's girl world shit. You know, he covers Chantal, all that bollocks, right? And
so why is he disliked? Like, what has he done that's bad? Like, is he just bad at covering them? Has he said some problematic things? Maybe.
I don't know. Every so often I see him like being spoken about by Gigi or Belinda in this case. He's obviously thin-skinned as fuck because being called a leprechaun is racist. No.
I don't know why that. Like, I again, I don't know the history of it, but like, if you go to Ireland, like they're like celebrated, not celebrated, but you know, everything has leprechauns on them.
Yeah.
But I thought that would be a good
Especially
thing.
on St. Patrick's Day, like everyone dresses up like a leprechaun, don't they? And they go to the pub.
Oh yeah, the ginger hair, the green hats and everything. What's that flower? The plaid thing.
The clover?
Yeah, like they're wearing things like that.
Yeah.
See again, it's like the Scottish thing because you go to Scotland, you see those like tartan hats. They've got the ginger hair coming out of that too. I don't understand where the racist part of this comes from.
Hold on just a second. I also found out my daughter is not half Sudanese but half Nigerian. Oh, so she's a Nigerian princess. She can send emails then. That's cool. Well, you know, Nigeria is one of the most like fastest upcoming countries in Africa, isn't it? So, do you have a mum to hear his backstory? He's not one of them, is he? He's not one of those people who like gets a tiny bit of criticism and then has to write his entire life story on his community tab. He's not one of those, is he? Thank you, Kefki. He's a failed Madden gamer that found success in Go Hard. I did know that. I knew that he was similar to your mama. Is it your mama?
Oh, they're both. Yeah, they're both from.
Yeah. He's from the Madden community, which is bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, like
from the Madden community to fucking Go World.
Why did I like one coming from Madden here? Like, okay, that's weird, but I get it. But for two of them to do that?
He told his
like,
community
do they know
he
each
was
other?
dying of kidney disease or something and doesn't want people to keep digging. But if you tell the internet you're dying of something... I mean, we spoke about those two Australian kids the other day who said they were dying. Do you
Extreme
remember?
Games or whatever.
Extreme Games, whatever. Yeah. They said that... What were they dying of? Oh, vertigo! Yeah, they were dying of...
That's so bad.
You were dying of vertigo! Those fucking kids, man. I swear to Christ. Look
at Boogie, though. Boogie did this shit.
Well, yeah, because he's a known liar. Like.
Well, yeah, of course he is. But as soon as you bring something to the internet, that's it. It's fair game.
Well,
if you're
I
going to
agree.
bring your illness to it, like okay, right, you know, some people bring their kids to it. Kids shouldn't be fair game, but people will go that low. You put them on the internet, well, people are going to bring them up. That's what you get for bringing them on the internet.
You know, vertigo would be deadly if you had a sudden bout, I don't know, at the top of a building.
But then that's not the vertigo that's killing you. Then surely it's
just
fall
you falling off
itself.
it's you being dizzy and then falling off the building. No, obviously it wouldn't kill you. But I'm pissed at her dad for only telling her when she was grown. Well, I can see why you'd be annoyed, because at the end of the day, national identity is, I would argue, important to at least a degree. You know, find out what your roots are. So I just need your bank account number, sort code, and your mother's maiden name. Ah, Jesus Christ! What was the old meme? The old Sonic meme?
Sonic meme.
Yeah, West African Sonic.
I feel like I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, brother. I've had vertigo before as well. Jesus Christ, man! The first time it actually hit me properly, I was rolling around like, stop it, don't like it. He said, Nadistan. You know, that sounds like a country.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Oh, hello, welcome to Nadistan. I don't know. I just tried to create an accent there. It didn't really work out. Gigi has been digging into Garlic's past, and it's freaking out Garlic. Maybe we should dig into his past. That might fucking make him pee a puddle.
Pee a puddle.
or poo a puddle.
Oh.
Mudslicker says, I was adopted. Roots went out the window from day one. Well, yeah, my mum was adopted. That's why my mum never gave a shit, really. Like I told you guys, my mum was a black baby who was dumped in a phone box in 1950s England, and was adopted by a matriarchal woman, white woman, who used to walk around with my mum in her pram in 1950s England, being stared at by other white people when she used to stop and look and say to them, "Yes, she's mine." You know, and my mum used to say, "Mum, why am I brown?" And she said, "Well, when you were a baby, we put you in the oven. We left you in there for too long."
Oh dear God.
God rest my nan. She made it to 100, bless her. That's funny. That's funny.
It was a different time back then.
It was a different
simpler time.
It was a different time, yeah. I don't know. He even pretended he had a family member taking over his account. And now he's saying he used stem cells to... Why is he such a minge? Why is he such a fanny? Why? What's he done? Is he an axe murderer? Is he a rapist?
Oh no. I want to find out more about him now. I'm now curious.
Why? What's his issue?
I don't know, but this sounds nuts.
Look, he's on the internet. He's making videos about the same person every fucking day, from what I can tell from looking at his channel, right? Because I did have a goosey gander at his channel earlier, very briefly. And all I can see is he's doing fairly well, considering. I didn't think covering Chantal still got views, but you know, apparently that shit goes. Thank you, Viper. I appreciate that. They used to make ish up like that back then. Maybe not so much Jewish people. I don't know what you just said. Almost sounded like Neerslag, which is raining, or Nederland, which is Netherlands. Okay, is that where I went with the accent? Nikki loves my gold member impression, don't you?
No.
Oh, no. Yes, that's the keeper.
it's like to me, it's so uncanny. Like, it sounds identical to him. It's creepy.
I lost my genitalia in a spelling accident.
There's worse voices.
Do you want smoke in the pancake? I
can't
do step ladders. Well, you know, I have to ask, why Unit 731? You know, you know what, right? I explained Unit 731 and the other units that existed, like Unit 1000 example, and that to Nikki on a train. I think she and the other people on the train that didn't know about these things were sufficiently mortified, to be honest.
You made me watch a video.
I did. Well, I explained it to you, didn't I?
And then made me watch a video.
Yeah.
That's some messed up.
Well, yeah,
stuff.
because it's one thing for me to tell you, but I like to back up what the things I say with evidence.
You need to stop that.
Why? It's educational.
Yeah, Do you remember the last one you needed to back up, Will? Do you remember the last one?
What was the last one?
The one about spreading.
Guys, right. I recently I told Nikki about gift givers, right? The people who like to go around posing people's neg holes. Obviously, Mr. Metica fans will know what that is. There are various people who want to spread AIDS. Megal and I haven't spoken to each other in a long time as well, Rampage, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that, to be honest. I know he did his own Shani documentary, didn't he? But yeah, I told Nikki about these people that like to basically spread the gift, as it were, right? And the kind of things that they do. And I was like, well, if you don't believe me, here's a fun video. And, you know, the video, it didn't show anything, obviously, but it did explain, like, it was Mr. Metica basically reading out the forums of which these gift givers regularly post in. And Nikki was sufficiently mortified by that.
Like, it's one thing going about, like, you know, spreading the gift. It was the extreme detail they went into how they did it, though. It just made it so much worse. And the words, like, I can't think of any of the words that they use. But you know, they won't use the word ass. They'll use something else.
Oh yeah,
and it just makes it sound horrendous.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, they were referring to their buttholes as pussies and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and just like the bodily fluids were not called, like, you know, jizz. It was something else. It just made it sound horrendous. Yeah. I do not like it. I do not appreciate it.
Well, you know, there's a rule that you've known about that has existed with me for years now.
Yes.
If I had to see it...
So do you.
Now, here's the thing. You're lucky I didn't apply it, because back pussy, yeah. Now, what was the first thing I woke up and saw this morning?
A decapitated head.
Yeah, it wasn't a head. It was a decapitated body, which I don't fucking appreciate. Twitter, sorry, X.com, fucking Elon Musk, the state of X.com, by the way, right? There used to be a thing, right? Like a graphic warning thing. For those who don't know, recently in Edinburgh, Scotland, an elderly man somehow was decapitated. I don't know, he must have been leaning into the road or something, and a coach drove into his head and tore it off his body. I don't know how this happened, and the information around it is, well, I don't know. It's spicy. But I literally, one of the first things, because I wake up, I open my phone, I message Nikki, and then I have a look at Twitter, and then I looked at Twitter, I was scrolling down, and one of the very first things I saw was a decapitated fucking body. I don't appreciate it. I don't like seeing... Like, when we were teenagers, we all saw the fucking beheading videos, right? Because we all had to be edgy little shitty teenagers, didn't we? Right? Mm-hmm. Right? We all... I don't need to see that shit. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see stuff like that. I've seen plenty of disgusting fucking things. We all looked it up. We all looked at that kind of crap when we were teenagers, shared it with our friends, all that kind of stuff. You know, how edgy can you be? But as an adult, I don't need to see that shit, right? I don't need to see it. It's disgusting. I don't know what Twitter has become, right? I have it set so that, you know, if I'm on the train to yours, for example, and I happen to open up Twitter, nothing spicy can appear on my thing. You know, so sensitive videos or sensitive pictures, you know, they have to be tapped on. That's what I have it set to. But that does not work anymore. It used to before Elon fucking took over. Now it doesn't.
It's weird because, like, it will censor out, like, comments where you have to show them, but there's nothing wrong in the comment. But, you know, pictures like that, it will show them willy-nilly.
I've seriously considered leaving Twitter because of this kind of shit.
It's bad. Like, I've seen, you know, children that I don't need to see.
Yeah.
Because of the war and whatever else. Well, not war, but you know what I mean.
I hate British newspapers for doing the same thing. You remember before the refugee crisis? They had to post one child that drowned and washed up on a beach, and they put that on the front page of every newspaper. Fuck the news, all the news, for doing that bullshit. Hello to you, Mukbang Anonymous. You turned up in the middle of one of my rants.
This is why I kind of like. I don't like my Twitter because it still does have the bad stuff, but it has all the dirty stuff too, which I like.
Yeah, Nikki's Twitter is filled to the brim full of porn, for lack of a better word, because she's a dirtbag, aren't you?
I share them with you.
Yeah.
We share them with each other. Okay, that is not my fault. It's
And every
picked it
time,
up.
at the end of the day, you sharing that with me or cat videos, it improves my Twitter algorithm that much more every time it happens. So, but at the end of the day, you're still a dirtbag. You're still a filthy bitch.
Yeah, but to be fair, right, mine is kind of ruined because it'll have like some dirty like GIF, and then it'll be a picture of Chantel. If you want to completely ruin my mood, that's all you need to do.
Well, yeah. I can't wait for the election to be over. It's so funny to me, American elections, because obviously your election cycles are pretty much constant every 2 years. Obviously, you have the presidential one, then 2 years later, you vote for the House or the Senate, and then 2 years later, it's the presidential ramping up again. And at the same time, I'm kind of jealous because I'm really not happy with the Labour government, who will be in power for 5 years, who are now taking it upon themselves to basically tax the entire UK to death, which is, awful. And now they're looking at nationalising fucking everything, which I don't personally agree with. I fear for your boy. I don't. The only thing I'm kind of worried about when it comes to, obviously, my children is gender ideology being forced upon them in school. I told you guys about, forgive me, my old stepson who was being taught citizenship, they called it, and they taught him that children not being given pocket money was abuse. Now, gender ideology is one thing, right? But teaching children that it is abuse to not give them pocket money. I didn't get pocket money as a kid. Some people was poor, yeah. Also, I feel like pocket money should also be fucking earned by doing chores and things like that. But whatever, right? Anyway, let me go on. But election fucking stuff. I mean, who do you think's gonna win? Americans in the chat, who do you think's gonna win? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Who do you think's gonna win? I personally think that Trump will win. And I'm purely basing that off of like what kind of makes its way into my Twitter feed. Obviously, I see Elon promoting Trump a lot. Excuse me. You think Harris will win? Interesting. I saw a poll earlier from that political account that I'm always quote tweeting. They did I don't know why they insist on doing like these polls in Europe and the UK, but Scotland, the biggest supporters of Trump, has the biggest population of supporters of Trump. 25% of Scotland apparently supports Trump. The other 75 supports Harris. I find it kind of weird that we keep asking non-Americans their opinions on these things because we can't vote. I have no
Nothing
say,
to do with us.
even though I kind of pay tax to America.
Then again, the Labour tried to get involved in this.
Yeah, Labour was talking about sending people over to America to basically promote Kamala. Either way we vote, we're screwed. I don't know, because he built a golf course there. That is true. He does have a golf course in Scotland, yeah. Isn't his family from the Isle of Man, which is not actually a part of the UK?
I don't know that much about him.
He has like loads of cousins there. I remember when he won in 2016, they were interviewing loads of people. I'm of the mind that, other political parties from other countries shouldn't get involved, especially because how mad I got when Barack Obama decided to directly come over here and directly interfered with Brexit. Like, fuck off. Don't interfere in our politics, and we shouldn't be interfering in other countries' politics either. I want to go to Ione and ride me scooter. I would love a new scooter, Nikki.
You need one for up here.
I do, and I want one that's like roadworthy.
Wait, well, if we take baby for a walk, you're not going to be able to walk much with us.
Yeah.
A scooter would be very beneficial for you up here.
But I say, because we tried getting me to the post box and back on crutches. And
you did it, but Jesus Christ.
I did it, but my God. Oh, I was sweating like negs in a nursery. I was sweating like you in a spelling bee.
Oh, sure.
Oh, Isle of Man.
I'll give you that one.
A big motorcycle race. Ah, okay. I should have. I've never seen it brought down like that, hyphenated like that. Speaking of Scottish communists, Quick Sticks Productions. Hello to you. I'm planning on going back home, South Africa. Oh, nice. What, permanently or just for a little bit? As a convicted felon, I think TFG is banned from Scottish golf courses. I don't know what you've hyphenated there. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about the absolute minge bag that is garlic bread.
I'd like to know more about him.
I'd like to know more about him. I want to know why he's such a fanny. I want to know why is he so pathetic? Like, why is he such a bitch?
I feel like that should be like one of the first things that you decide, or you need to like be aware of, I guess, if you're going to be a content creator. You need to have a thick skin. Because you're going to piss off someone.
What are these videos?
But then again, I don't know what he's...
Foodie Beauty admits Julia went into heat, pretends they went to a hotel. Foodie Beauty
They're all
can't
the
live
same.
stream, blames reaction channels for failed health journey. 9 minutes. Foodie Beauty panics as Julia moans during live stream, eats pizza, then leaves. 10 minutes. Foodie Beauty breaks in her treadmill. 6 minutes 30. I see that doesn't... Oh, the former guy. Oh, yeah. The dementia-riddled Biden. Did Foodie Beauty just end her marriage? 9 minutes 48. My God, you know Chantal has like those fat hands. Bless her.
Oh yeah.
Foodie Beauty isn't sorry for her videos or posts. Quits her live stream. These thumbnails are not the best. They do not paint.
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Yeah, Foodie Beauty will show marriage certificate, rages after being refused donuts. Why do I get the impression that that's not actually what happened in most of these cases? You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Gotta make it sound excited.
Chantal rages. I'm sure Chantal probably just
she just tries to live her life now, doesn't she?
I don't know what the fuck she does. Good grief.
I don't watch her. She's too boring.
Diet hack reveal. I don't know. But why is he like such a minge about stuff? Like, I'm going to his community tab here. I mean, he's obviously doing very well. Congrats to him. Immediately, I can see that he's obviously dyslexic. That's not.
Oh dear.
Well, it's not a point of criticism to say, well,
no, of course, but
you're spelling.
That can get you in trouble, though. That type of thing.
Yeah,
you spell that wrong thing.
I like variety too. When I did this shit, I tried to keep it varied. I tried to actually have fun with it. Well, like when Chantal said that, yeah, we're all in a cult, and then I was like, okay, I'll turn it into a cult then, and I had fun with that shit, But yeah, I cannot stand being samey over and over and over again. That's why I had to stop covering Shani. Like, Shani's obviously easy content to cover, but you have to keep it varied, man. Like, ugh.
But how do you keep it varied when the person that you're covering just does the same shit over and over again? Like, I think Shani and what's his face are like broken up again.
Why?
Oh, I don't know the reasons, but apparently they're blaming the trolls for it. But then he's like hiding his background so you can't see Shani in the background. That was briefly what I got from Hussey's last stream.
I know. I'm just looking at Garlic Breed. He's very, very obsessed with his channel's like progress, like views and stuff like that, which I get. But even in the old days, like when I first started, I wouldn't post stuff like this. Why are you posting your fucking analytics to your community tab over and... All right, whatever.
I feel like that's one of those, like... for lack of a better way of explaining it, like alpha male kind of thing. Oh, look at all my numbers. Look at the size of my dick.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't care how many subscribers you have. I don't care how many views you get. It doesn't mean that you're more legitimate. It doesn't mean that you make better content at all. Views and subscribers is no indicator of actual good content, nor is it an argument to be used ever. Gorlick Breed.
Good person.
Gives Kamala supporter energy. Oh dear. The mangina. Yeah. Straight men that are super invested in and moralize the Chantal and Amber drama give me the ick. I mean, you were speaking about this earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his name was the thing that got me. You know, I can't even say it. Gorlick bread.
Just say Gorlick Breed. Breed.
Gorlick Breed.
Gorlick Breed.
No.
Ah, there he is. Hello, Necro.
No,
Hope you're well.
no, we don't. What the fuck, by the way?
Well, you have to give people context.
I don't know, like, I was going to ask, did you watch that video he shared?
No, I did not. No.
I don't even think I could, like, say it on here.
Well, probably not. It's probably best. Rev is filming outside and Shani has a camera zoomed in on her to try and hide her background. Lovely. I get bored covering the same person every day. This is why, obviously having Kiwi Farms around, to actually go look at the list of different people is a very helpful thing. And there are lots and lots of different cows to cover if that's what you want to do. Mind you, there's plenty of drama out there to cover. There's plenty of tea to be sipped on, plenty of milk to be sipped on. Naked and Laughing at King Cobra. That's one person I've never covered, and I don't know if I ever will. I've been asked to cover King Cobra before. Naked and Laughing and King Cobra seem to be the biggest horror cows at the minute. Even Metica covered them. Did he? Because I know Metica did a Halloween stream recently, but I completely missed it. Also, hello, Necro. I hope you're well, mate. Am I the only one that thinks if Blue Waffle was real, Chantal would have it? I don't know.
Oh.
What is Blue Waffle?
Do you remember? I'm sure it was me and Necro that explained it to you. It's like, oh God, fuck me, how do I explain this? If you typed it into Google back in the day, it would be like it was a picture of a blue, manky-looking vagina.
Oh, well, why is the vagina
like
blue?
Because it looked like it had some type of really dodgy disease.
Okay.
It was popular, like back in the day kind of thing. Everyone Googled it. It was like, ooh. I don't know if it would still come up if you search for it or not, but yeah, it was pretty rank.
You notice how Lucifer Almighty says to me, don't look it up. And I listen. Notice that. And when I say to not look up things, all of you fuckers, all of you, insist on looking it up and then having a go at me about it.
You know what annoys me? When you tell me something, like, I don't know, you'll mention fucking crinkling, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask you what it is, but you don't tell me, so I then have to go look it up because it's bothering me.
If I then say don't look it up, you should probably listen to me.
Yeah, but then you could at least tell me what it is so I know what it's about, so I could be like, let me get in on the joke. I want to be involved. Ha 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 ha.
But that's the thing, though. Like, am I making a joke?
Well, you could be.
Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not.
If you are.
Maybe you should listen.
Just tell me what it is, though. Like, I'm a big girl. Let me listen to what it is.
Yeah, and I told you what the whole posing thing was, and I have you on stream complaining about this not half an hour ago. My point made exactly.
That's different though, because I didn't need to know about it. Like, I once you said what it was, that was enough. But you made me listen to the video, which made it so much worse because of the details they go into.
Rule 77. If Alex and Necro say don't look it up, don't look it up. Especially if he says it. Especially if Necro fucking says it.
Yes, but if I'm being curious, tell me. That's all I need. Just tell me what it is. Or explain it to me in a way that's like, you'll get the gist of it, but it doesn't need to make you sick.
Because that's, you say this, but it's never good enough. It's never ever good enough.
It could be though. I don't know. There's some of them it could. Well, again, no. Perfect example. The whole like giving the gift. You could have explained that to me, and I would have got the gist of it without having to go into details of the video.
See, Old Guy Gamer, he's a learned man. He's a man of plenty of wisdom. I take Alex's word. If he says don't look it up, then he don't fucking look it up. Like, you know how you said I swear too much earlier?
I never said you swear too much. I said some people don't like the fact that you use the C word.
I say worse things than the C word.
I don't disagree, but it's the C word is classed as like, ugh. Like I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah, no, you're banned from saying it.
This is my point. Like it's that.
Am I gonna get
word.
called an abuser because I banned you from saying a word?
I'd hope not.
I hope so. I hope so. It's been a while since someone called me an abuser. Well, you know, it's like the whole Nazi thing, right? Like no one's called me a Nazi in a while, right? And I start to get antsy if someone doesn't call me a Nazi, you know, because if someone's calling me a Nazi, it means I pissed them off. Speaking of that, chat, you'll love this.
Uh-oh.
Obviously, I have a bit more experience on the whole, you know, YouTubes and the whole internet community and all that kind of stuff, and the spicier side of things, especially when it comes to political stuff. But would you believe that Nikki would be besties for resties with Hitler? Apparently, you wanna explain there?
If I can remember what that was even about. What did I share?
If you can find garlic bread response to bad seed, it's a great place to start. He's a fascinating character. Is that on his community tab or is that a video?
Bad seed? I
don't know what bad seed is. Is that a person? Oh, Alex, I'm trying to send that trophy cup, but can't get Amazon to work with me because of course.
He doesn't need that.
Deserve a trophy.
You don't deserve a trophy for getting fucked.
Nikki, explain yourself. Explain yourself, fool.
I shared something. And then, fuck me.
Was it about trans stuff?
Yeah, because they were. It was something to do with like calling like a woman like a birth giver instead of like, you know, a pregnant woman or
a chest feeding person.
Yeah, but I don't remember exactly what it was. It was one of those sites where I was looking up, you know, pregnancy symptoms or whatever else it was, and I think they said like birth in person. You know, women and birthing people. I was like, no, women give birth. Like, I don't care what you say. Women give birth. And I got annoyed about that and I shared it. And then someone comes along and then had a back and forth with me and they eventually said that I would be best friends with a...
With a Nazi? With Hitler?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I love that because that suggests that I'm Hitler.
Because you're my best friend?
Because we're besties for resties.
We're besties. My bestest fiance.
Yeah. Well, I'm your only fiance, but
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I deserve a trophy for putting up with Nikki. That's what the whole trophy thing is about. I didn't give a fuck if it was a plastic one. I'd just accept it.
No, you cannot get a trophy for putting up with me, right? When you chose me.
I want a plastic trophy with spelling mistakes on it.
No.
What do you mean?
Don't need this. Because you don't need. You like I'm not a charity case. You're not doing.
Uterus. You are a charity case, and uterus having person. Is that what you are, Nikki?
No, I'm a woman, right? I'm not a cis woman. I'm a woman.
Right.
Like I'm not right. I'll get myself in trouble here.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you say.
Yeah,
because you got a mouth and no filter.
Don't shit all you want, right? Just don't take away mine, right? If I want to be a woman, not a cis woman, then I will be a woman.
More than a woman.
Like no. So adding shit to my being that's not there.
You're such a bigot.
Probably, but I do not like it.
So we've established that you're racist, you're transphobic, you're ableist.
Ableist, I just take advantage of a disabled man. There's a difference.
Chat, help me out here, right? If you take advantage of a disabled man, in this case, Nikki taking advantage of me, right? Is that ableist? Does it fall under ableism? What is a woman, Nikki?
Is that what I said?
Woman? Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Did I say that?
Probably.
I hope not.
We paid our dues with monthly periods. There you go. They are.
That's poor woman.
At least she has great tits. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Are you having a fit right now?
Nah, I'm keeping my mouth shut, right? I ain't getting involved.
Okay. You know, I have a gender reveal that's named after me.
A gender reveal that's named after you.
No, I have a gender that. Sorry, I misspoke. But there's a gender. You know, I showed you the gender master list.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
there isn't Alex gender.
Because, like, what the fuck even is that?
Well, an Alex gender is like, you know, when I get up and I get the whip out and I hit you with it for being naughty. Right.
Yes.
Right. That is Alex gender. Right.
Oh, so dirty bastards.
It's justified beating your woman.
See, and this is why you'll get called an abuser.
Well, you deserve it. Like,
No, it's not a case of I deserve it, it's a case of I like it.
well, I'm glad that you admitted to liking it for a change instead of moaning all the time. Well, I don't deserve that.
The last time you got the whip out was on stream.
Yeah, and you deserved it. You were being naughty.
No, I didn't. I didn't deserve it. I didn't even know what I said.
Well, I can't remember how. It's been a minute now, so, you know.
Exactly.
The last time I streamed was a minute ago. Someone had a go at me for bringing the kinks to the stream. And they were like, you know, can you not bring the kinks to the stream? It's cringe. And I said, no.
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 That's what we're about. King of cringe.
Can I put a trophy on the wish list? I can. You guys should be happy the TERFs basically wind their way into controlling the UK government. Is the Toolmaker's son, the Tool, Keir Starmer, is he a TERF? He doesn't come across as a TERF. I don't know. There was other things I wanted to touch on, Nikki, but honestly, I can't bloody remember. There were actual topics I wanted to talk about.
So you spoke about garlic bread.
Well, we spoke
I'm
about
trying to think what's...
garlic breed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what we've spoken about recently that's, you know, suitable.
What, for stream discussion?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm completely out of the loop on any and all drama at the minute. I usually ignore it because it's usually the same shit over and over and over again.
The main stuff I've seen is all fucking yabba. Like, all that same shit is going on that's not changed for fucking months.
How?
She's still going on about how everyone's bringing up the man was a pedo. And everyone else is a sick person, yet she won't shut the fuck up about it.
I don't understand how the drama can keep going, really. Has there been any new revelations? Like...
Not that I'm aware of. She's got to be blocked, remember?
So, basically, Yaba and Sam are still fat and gobby and still slinging shit at people, and people are still paying them attention?
I did see that Sam made some... Not a threat. Like, she didn't make a threat, but she kind of acted like the big woman. Like, oh, the farms don't own us. We own the farms, or some bullshit like that.
I mean, the farmers will talk about whatever they talk about.
Yeah,
Right.
I think Sam seems to think she's above them, or that something like that. I don't know.
You may remember Yaba calling me a peasant.
You a peasant.
Yeah,
It was me she called the peasant.
Was it you? What
It was me.
What did she call me then?
Probably something worse, but I was the peasant.
I like how
she
offended you were. Genuinely offended then.
I wasn't offended, right? Don't twist it.
She
I
called
wasn't
me a
offended.
peasant.
No. Well, then she's like, who the fuck do you think you are? You're some big fat wifey that sits on the internet talking about another fat woman as if you've got any place to fucking stand on, who thinks she's above everybody else just because, what, she gets some good views on her videos? Well, the fuck done. You're a horrible person on the inside and out. And now all this other shit's coming out about you, and people are starting to hate you. So who's the fucking peasant now? Oh, I don't like her.
Well, let me tell you something there, dearest Nikki. As a Scottish wench, you are indeed a peasant. And you belong bent over with the, Lord Bear's gunpowder laid out across your bottom.
Now, they had to downsize their house?
Oh, do they? Good.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. At the end of the day, they have just pretty much destroyed their brand, right? They used to get 3,000 concurrent viewers daily. Fucking daily. Just talking about Chantal, sometimes ALR. Hell, sometimes they would just be sat there just chatting shit. I'd seen them cover fucking DC. I'd seen them cover a few other people. The names I'm struggling with names. Fucking, what's her face with the weird name? Caledonia. What's her fucking name?
Like with a free spirit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. The free spirits, yo, dog. But
she's popped up again.
Wait, is she back?
She's back slightly because I've seen someone complaining about her because she's acting all high and mighty because she's a single mum. And the last thing I seen is she's kind of wanting like recognition for being a single mom, something along those lines. Don't quote me on
Why
that.
though? Like,
Because it's fucking life of a free spirit. Oh, well done. She went off and had a kid. People were like congratulating her and like happy for her.
She's bragging about that her relationship didn't work out. Like,
Something like that. Again, I would need to read it properly to like know that for a fact, but it did pop up. But
I'm not going to sit here and deny the struggle that single parents have to go through.
no, but don't sit there and act like you deserve fucking kudos for it.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you shouldn't be coming back after being away for 5 minutes and my relationship didn't work out, but I'm a single mum now. Yeah, the fuck.
I think she has been posted in between, but that's the only thing that's been picked up recently, at least for me to see.
That woman does not like me. She is not a fan of me.
I think I said one thing to her. It wasn't even to her, it was about DC, but I think she was tagged in it because DC had tagged her in it and I got blocked straight away.
I'm Voldemort to Callie.
Yeah.
I upset her not long ago. Wait, what? It must have been obviously fucking years ago in terms of internet time. But she was promoting that weird, that gay guy. Was he Brazilian or something? And he was like
Gay guy?
Yeah, he's like I can't fucking remember. He was a lying shit, and a bit of a weirdo and everything else like that. And I criticized her for promoting him and everything else. And she had my tweets like in her thumbnail and everything else, but she would not address me by name.
Oh, did she not try and like call you out because you said you'd wife her up once?
Oh, well, that was one of them. That was one thing that people. It wasn't just her, but yeah, that was a screenshot that was making its rounds, if you will.
God, you can't even say things in jokes without people taking it so seriously at times.
No. It's funny because I used to get on with Callie, as I used to get on with other people. But
I see this is a thing with you, like though. Like I don't know if it's like you personally or if it's like this community. You say the one wrong thing, that's it.
Well, it probably is me. Let's be honest. But I criticized them like once, and that was enough for them to have a meltdown.
But then, see, that shouldn't be the case. Like, friends can disagree with things. You've disagreed with some of the things I've done.
Yeah. Hello, Scribe. I hope you're well, sir. I hope you're well. It doesn't matter, Quick Sticks. It doesn't matter. What are you saying?
What's a thrapple?
Alex Thrapple.
What's a thrapple?
Shh. Just let it happen.
I'm going to go to Google.
I mean, you can if you want.
Like, why can't you just tell me and save me a Google search?
I just told you to shush, let it happen.
What, that doesn't help me. Like, is it bad?
No.
Then why don't you just tell me what it is?
I don't need to tell you what it is.
Oh, you're annoying.
I know.
This is why you deserve the beating.
Why do I deserve beat? I'm disabled. Don't beat me. I'm enough
I'm
pain.
pregnant and you beat me.
You deserve beat. I'm in pain all the time, right? I don't need to be beaten anymore. Thank you very much.
I'm like a big fat mess, right? I can't even walk up my stairs.
You are pregnant.
Exactly.
That's not fat.
Yeah, but I feel fat though. I feel huge. I can't remember last time I seen my vagina.
Do you want to say that on a live stream?
I have now.
You have now. Yeah, you're regretting that a little bit.
I may be a little bit red.
I haven't seen my Willie in 3 years.
It's your fault, right?
That's what I've been told a lot recently, that it's my fault for this and my fault for that.
If you get me up the duff, right? You said it earlier. You gave me the baby gravy and the potato.
Yeah, I gave you the potato. Well, I gave you the gravy.
Which made the potato.
Which made the potato.
So then this is your fault. Because without man, right, I wouldn't have this baby inside
You opened your legs, hooker.
Just stuck it in.
See, this is why that I have that one person complaining on the last stream in the first place. I've not seen my mange in 3 years. Oh no!
I am pregnant. Right? I should be allowed to talk about womanly things.
I tried dieting, you know, carbs are the enemy and all that.
And all that. I hate the fact that you can sound more Scottish than I do.
Mm-hmm. Your children sound more Scottish than you do.
Yeah, but that makes sense, right? They're my children. Like you, though. You're an English posh man. You shouldn't sound more Scottish than me.
I will stab you.
Someone else has said it, like other people have said it. That woman used the word posh, therefore you cannot disagree with me. You sound posh.
I don't sound posh.
I wish you could see the smug look on my face right now.
Okay, Scribe is here. Scribe. Am I posh? Don't agree with her for the sake of it either. Right.
You can't ask him that though.
I can ask him that because...
No, you can't, because he's your pal. He'll be on your side. It's like asking Necro that. You can ask Necro anything, and he'll say anything that goes on your side.
But if anyone here knows how stupid I am...
That's not the point.
But that's the thing. Posh people are known for being intelligent, yeah?
Yes, but I am not saying you are posh. Like, there's a difference. I am saying you sound posh. So you can't ask Scribe, are you posh?
Well, and yet you
Because
call
the
me
answer is
posh
no.
boy.
Yeah, because you sound posh. So the question is, do you sound posh, not are you posh?
Well, okay, so the argument is that... Fuck you.
No, the argument is that you sound posh.
That's you, that's what you sound like.
Oh,
Because to me, posh people are intelligent. Look at Stephen Fry.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's posh to be privileged, right?
Yeah.
And I am not intelligent, so therefore,
Well, one, I think that's a lie. I think you can be very intelligent. Two,
no, I'm an autistic. I'm not a chav either. I'm not council-homed and violent. But I'm also not posh either. I'm autistic. There is a difference.
Yes, but I don't call you posh. I said you sound posh. Sound posh is different to being posh. I am well aware you are not posh. If you were posh, you'd just fucking cook me a big bougie meal from time to time.
When this stream is done, I should go back and chapter it, and then chapter the bit where you say that you've not seen your vagina in God knows how long, and then chapter the bit where you're calling me posh. Nikki's lucky I can't clip well from my phone. She is. Yeah.
We don't need these things.
I don't mind. I think it's funny when you get clipped.
Yeah, you would say that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, we have been streaming now for an hour and 26 minutes, and I did say I wanted to roughly go for around an hour and a half today, as it's been a minute since I have streamed. I would like to stream tomorrow, but with some actual topics at hand, maybe some content to actually work with, but I don't know how that will go. I will not commit to that. In all fairness, didn't Stephen Fry spend time in jail? I don't actually know. Did he?
I don't know enough about him.
That man, I love to hear him talk. I love to listen to him talk. How would you feel if I was to describe you as the personification as perfection?
Is that where you got that from?
Oh yeah, of course I got it. I told you I got that from him. Is it voting day tomorrow? It's probably a good idea that I don't stream tomorrow then. Have you heard some of the wankers in Parliament? Posh and intelligence is not necessarily synonymous. I
got a point.
Well, okay, intelligent on paper, right? Because I could never pass any kind of degree or anything else like that. I can't. You know how I have an issue with remembering what an adverb is, for example, things like that. I have real issue remembering basic things from school. But all autistic people, right? I can tell you lots about my interested subjects, you know how I was going to do a video about the sinking of the Belgrano?
Yeah.
I could tell you all about that. I talked to you all day about that. I'll talk to you all day about some things, some true crime things. I'll talk to you all day about. But can I remember was it proverb or adverb, whatever else, or all of those, or even a verb is? I couldn't tell you because I can never remember, even though I've been told and looked these things up multiple times as an adult. I can never remember them. It's weird. It's utterly bizarre to me. How I can never remember these things. And this thing was a problem before the MS, so I can't even blame the MS in this case. But
We don't use this stuff enough, though.
Pardon?
We don't use this kind of stuff enough. You don't need to ever remember this kind of thing.
You do if you're on a Scribe Light stream and he plays his ad-lib game.
Okay, so one situation where you might need it.
I can info dump like a champ. Grammar. You know what, right? English was my strongest subject at school, believe it or not. But again, with me not being able to remember these things. And the only reason why I never got B's and A's, I got C's in English, was because my grammar was always the issue.
Bless your
you see my handwriting? I look like I'm writing with my elbows. You know?
Your handwriting leaves a lot to be desired.
It's abysmal. It really fucking is. But seeing as we're at that stage of the stream, guys, if you guys have any questions for me or Nikki, I'd appreciate you throwing them our way right now. And of course, if you'd like to like the stream, and also, if you want to support me, you like me, you like what I do, you can of course go one step further by donating via the links in the description. I would certainly appreciate it. And of course, Nikki just put in the Thrones link to our baby wish list. You call it a registry, didn't you?
Yes.
But I did not do Latin at school. I did not go to a religious school. Nikki, where's my tenner? Never mind your tenner. Where's my fucking tenner? Even though I did lose the gender bet. I did lose, but I still have a bet on the baby weight. So.
Oh yeah, we both do.
Yes.
Forgot about that one.
You're going for what again? Underneath 4 pounds?
Yes.
You're going under,
Hold
and
on.
I'm going over.
Yes, I have got between 7 and 8,
And I'm going.
and you've got 8.1 to 9.1.
I see. So is it election day tomorrow? Like, is it, I went to a Catholic school in South Africa. How was that? Did you go to a religious school being Scottish?
Religious school.
Yeah. Scotland's kind of known for the whole religious thing, isn't it?
I mean, we got taught RE in high
that's not
school.
what I'm
but-
asking. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
like well, this is like let me finish. This is what I'm
It's
saying. Like I
terrible.
I don't remember there being like any other specific school. Like I think my friend used to have like Sunday school or something like that. But
And even I went to a Sunday school.
yeah, I don't know.
Tea and Bickies.
I like tea and biscuits.
Tank Girl's Pet Dragon. Oh, I forgot to say. Congratulations, Tank. So it's actually not a good idea for us to stream tomorrow, with it being election day. So
you could do Wednesday.
I could do. Well, that depends. That depends on how this week goes, as you know.
Oh well, yeah.
Because of how things have gone.
I can't imagine it being a Wednesday anyway, though, because again, money. You buy those tickets like the day before; they're expensive.
I fucking need to get back into this YouTube shit, if just for the money. Well, I realise how much of a whore that makes me sound, but going back to actually making videos and stuff, I should go back to making the fucking audio porn stuff. I really fucking should.
Oh no, don't do that. How will I ever cope if you do that?
Well, yeah, I know that you're a big fan of that stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
It still gets me, that one guy that told me that I got his wife going and he thanked me for getting his wife going.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know how that makes me feel. At first it was like, should I take that as like an ego boost, Hello, Lynn. I hope you are. The Cinecunt.
Not even just like that person in particular, but in general, knowing that people have had a wee fap to your voice. That shook you up, didn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking.
Ow.
Now you might think that I might head towards the whole ego thing, like it might make me feel powerful, might make me feel like an alpha sigma, whatever the fucking kids say these days. But no, it really doesn't. I don't know how it makes me feel at all. If I'm perfectly honest with you.
It makes me feel weird.
It makes you feel weird?
Well, yeah, like what? I say it in a different sense. How would you feel if someone had a wank over me?
Did they pay? Like.
I forget you like the idea of whoring me out.
I don't know, Nikki. On one hand, it's like, well, yeah, the money's good and that kind of stuff. But could I tolerate you doing it, like, from the perspective of not voice acting, but being on camera and stuff like that? No, no, I don't think so. But doing it via voice, Alex,
I can do that.
I should screenshot that Rampage and put that on Twitter at Alex You Ho.
She's not wrong.
Well, why are you saying enjoy the end of democracy for? I mean, at the end of the day, personally, I don't believe democracy works. Personally, but that's just me. Hey, Americans, please don't vote for Trump. Hey, look, people will vote for who they like, dude. People will vote for who they like. At the end of the day, and you know what, right, you shouldn't like the candidate anyway. Like, it shouldn't be about the whole moral argument bullshit. Right, it really fucking shouldn't. It should be about policy, not personality. think about this. You're going to be raising a little boy just in time for a Skiddy Toilet series directed by Michael Bay. What do you mean had? Is he dead? Quick sticks? And at the end of the day, he may have had a sexier voice or has a sexier voice, but did he do audio porn? Probably not. I would argue you probably have to have some bollocks to fucking do things like that. So, you know, Nikki, BB doll, if you think men haven't fapped to those tig or biddies, they just didn't tell you. Which has happened, you know.
Has it?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if people fapped over you. I told you, and during summer when you're wearing a low-cut top, you get all the looks. I told you.
No, yeah, but that pees me off though, because you know what? I've explained this to you, but you know I find it unfair that I can't wear the same top as a smaller titted woman just because mine are bigger without being called a slag, just because my boobs are big.
Hey, look, I don't want to get into a discussion about that sort of stuff, but
I'm just saying.
You agree that I should do the whole audio stuff again, don't you?
If it means I get to listen to it, yeah.
Well, obviously, you would be the first to listen to it, as you always kind of, you know. Yeah. Anyway, David, you know what the funny thing is? I had a quick look at this whole American politics stuff, and I don't know what Kamala's policies are. Every time she talks, she never actually speaks about her policies. It's really strange. And when I don't know what Trump's are either. So, you know. Most people are stupid, and the US isn't a democracy. I know it's not a democracy. It's fucking me, constitutional republic. Just as the UK is not a democracy, it's a democratic monarchy. I think is the correct term. I'm not resurrecting Irate Bear. I'm not going back to covering politics all the time. Wednesday stream. What day is it today? Is it Monday?
Monday.
Oh yeah. So Wednesday stream then. Wednesday, provided that I am not traveling, because I will be traveling at some point this week. So, of course, it's not fair. We need to air out the ladies too. But the problem is, men see cleavage and lose it. I like your boobs.
Not when I drop them on your face.
Well, I don't know, because you usually do that when I'm doing something else. Like
she comes up to me,
pulls her tit out and drops it on my fucking head when I'm sat there gaming or something, right? You forget how heavy those things are.
That's why it's funny though, because sometimes it just makes that wee noise. It's just like, oh, it's
dropped
amazing.
Them on my face and I could not breathe.
So you get for leaning on my thighs.
Well, I like your thighs, so yeah.
Yeah. So if don't put your head there if you don't want a booby on them.
Anyway. Guys, you can follow me and Nikki in the description. Both our Twitter links are there if you still use Twitter, or x.com as it were. The other links you can go check out. Thank you so much for joining us. Nikki, is there anything else you'd like to say before we fuck off?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
No boobs? Boobs?
No boobs.
No boobs?
The boobs are mine.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Because you are my guest today, you get to choose a song that we end the stream on. Sometime today. Yeah.
G-Man one. I can never remember it's
called. You want rhetoric?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then I shall play the song that I made dissing G-Man all those years ago on the way out, guys. So thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll probably see you guys Wednesday. Are we saying Wednesday?
Say Wednesday.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I've been Alex of Irate Alex. She's been Irate Princess with the big boobies, and we shall see you guys on Wednesday, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Right. Say that again.
Bye.
There we go. Because it completely cut you out. Okay, let's go.
Alright then, G-Man. Come on then, G-Man. Let's have it, son. Come on. Irate, it's in the name. I let this show, I don't play games. I'll take you in a battle which I promise you can't handle. So let me take this slow. You can't understand this flow. Somebody please tell this loser. Google and Wiki up for smart users. The 40-year-old virgin roll. G-Man, this is your show. This shit is such a giggle. Come on toys, let's solve this riddle. Atheists, one and all, gather round to hear the righteous call. G-Man is here to judge us all in his court of know-it-all. Now stop acting like a fanny, as big as shabby shanny. Pull up those pants and take it. You gotta fake it until you make it. Your debating skills is at a low, yet you deflect like a pro. I'll admit to run a funny skit when I see that you can't handle it. You think you got me read, you're not quite right in the head. In your courtroom I object, cause your stupid rhetoric had me dead. Cyberbully you think I am, well that's really quite the stretch. Use the kid's explanation video, you thought you caught us unaware. So in short, I will explain, there really is no game. You are no match for me, which, to be really mate, it's actually a shame, yeah. You tried to bring the battle in which I ain't that rattled. This track is just a huge farewell to G-Man's ranting wail. Now stop acting like a fanny, as big as shabby shanny. Pull off those pants and take it. You gotta fake it until you make it. Your debating skills is at a low, yet you deflect like a pro. I'll admit to run a funny skit when I see that you can't handle it. Now stop acting like a fanny, as big as shabby shanny. Pull off those pants and take it. You gotta fake it until you make it. Your debating skills is at a low, yet you deflect like a pro. I'll admit to run a funny skit when I see that you can't handle it.
Yeah! Have it, G-Man! What? The sound of London, fam, innit? Cheerio!